Welcome viewers, NBC's Chuck Rosenberg pointed out that the lawsuit by means of Letitia James in New York should suggest economic break for Trump and his family. Liquidity for the Trump Organization is going to be a big problem. Loans would possibly be called. It's going to be tougher to get extra loans. The cost of the properties, if the lawyer commonplace has efficaciously noted them, are an awful lot decreased than the Trumps had proclaimed. But before we move on, please kindly take a moment of your precious time to hit the subscription button and hit the notification bell. This should lead, except being apocalyptic here, to economic spoil for the company. Sure, they can reorganize in every other state. They are going to have to face the penalties of this lawsuit in New York Kingdom one way or the other. Litigation takes a lengthy time. Particularly in civil cases. Particularly in crowded dockets like these in New York State. I don't assume we're going to comprehend the reply to this subsequent week or subsequent month or even subsequent year. The economic issues are large for the Trump company and for the Trump family. As I noted earlier, I assume one way or the other, we have been going to stop up in courtroom with a lawsuit like this. The Trump family's complete enterprise used to be constructed on loans and valuations. If they no longer have get entry to new loans, and the loans they had get referred to as in due to questions of fraud, that is a large problem. If the Trump houses are valued at plenty much less than what Trump has claimed, the Trump household is really worth much less money. It is handy to see a scenario the place Trump and his household are financially ruined earlier than crook expenses come into play. Trump has thousands and thousands of bucks in loans coming due to the Chinese government. Trump owes a complete of $900 million in loans that are due between 2021 and 2024. Trump additionally didn't pay taxes on $300 million in loans he received. Trump used to be already in shaky economic structure earlier than James introduced that the Kingdom of New York needs $250 million from the Trump Organization, and it is convenient to see that Rosenberg was once right. Donald Trump and his household ought to be dealing with economic ruin. According to a 222-page complaint, Trump was once the use of the worthless property as collateral for financial institution loans to purchase different things. And Trump's tower in Chicago was once a massive piece of an alleged scheme to pad his internet really worth by using billions, in accordance to the legal professional general, involving his golf publications and the now notorious Trump pull-away in Palm Beach, Florida. She had examples, along with former President Trump's condominium and Trump Tower, having been inflated in size. Mar-a-Lago having its assessment inflated, stated ABC News contributor Kate Shaw. The alleged fraud is labeled a household affair, with 3 Trump youth accused. Don Jr., Ivanka and Eric. Repeatedly and persistently, they are accused of manipulating asset values to set off banks to lend cash to the Trump Organization. Authorities advised the alleged Chicago Tower fraud rolled over for years, with Trump evaluations and authentication each and every 12 months from 2014 to 2021. Claiming you have cash that you do no longer have does now not quantity to the artwork of the deal, it is the artwork of the steal, stated James. There was once no direct response from former President Trump related to his alleged declare that the Chicago namesake is worthless. He does admit to questioning this case would in no way be delivered and calls the legal professional widespread a racist, fraud, and failure. Her lawsuit might also now not be the give up of it either. Chicago felony specialists inform the I-Team that Trump's behavior in the civil go well with is additionally a federal crime. New York country officers have now requested U.S. prosecutors and the IRS to launch crook cases. What is your take on this video? Please drop your comments below and thanks for watching.